And as per usual this year, it is raining. What a fantastic day. So, before I leave, I'm going to check. Going to check my bank account to see if I have enough money to eat, because that is the car lifestyle, the car enthusiast lifestyle. Spending $1,000 on cars and bikes and having nothing to eat. Traction control off, because that is the only way to drive an FRS in the rain. Massive skis. My mic is really bothering me. So for today, to go on a very simple topic, I want to keep you guys updated on what's going on, especially with the FRS, since I haven't done a single mod to this car this summer, because I did a lot. Most of my money spent on updating my computer, camera equipment, and on my bike. So I've been leaving the FRS out a little bit, not giving it enough love. And since about 2 weeks, I had an idea in my mind that I don't know if it's a good one, but I'm not going to tell you. I've been thinking about getting another car. Not a second car, but selling the FRS and buying a new car. Because that is part of the gearhead addiction. Well, for me, it's switching cars every now and then to drive something new and everything. So I'm not going to tell you what I'm planning, maybe-ish, to buy, because I want to keep this a surprise if it does happen. I'm not sure it's gonna happen, really. I need to check like my insurance, like how much that would cost, and the car that I'm searching for is it's not your typical Honda Civic that you can go around the street corner and find one. I have to find the right car at the right price and then maybe buy it. So it's a lot of stuff. But here's the thing. I'm thinking about switching cars, but at the same time, I love my FRS so much. Like, it's been my best car I ever had. If you watch a video about my list of cars, I had quite a few. And this is like the best one. It's my bud. It's my buddy. It has been loyal to me like a German Shepherd. Never broken down. Never needed work to go in the snow. It's always been there for me. So this car has been good to me. And I love it. When this came out, I was frantically searching for one at a good price. So I've been waiting for this car for a long time. It's been good to me and all. So I kind of don't want to sell it, but at the same time, I don't have the financial backing to, have my motorcycle, my FRS, and another car. It's gonna be like way too much, because the car I'm going for is there's a lot of pros and cons. Like the pros, it's gonna be one hell of a car. I'm gonna tell you this. It's gonna be something you're not going to see every day in Canada, well, in Quebec. And it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a cool car. And one of the big plus is gonna be a slightly bigger car than this, because let's face it, the FRS is not exactly family friendly, or just having 4 people friendly. When groceries, that's gonna be on the front seat because I went camping, and just the tent and a folding chair and a sleeping bag, like it takes the whole trunk with the back seat down. That's how much there is in the FRS. So that's one of the reasons why I considering changing. It's gonna be a better car for winter. It's gonna be way easier. Not that the FRS is a bad car for winter. I've driven this car all year round for the past almost 4 years now. But there's a lot to think about before switching. Like insurance is one, because I'm gonna buy a car that's gonna be cheaper than this, so I'm going to pay it in cash. So no more payments on the FRS. That would be good. But at the same time, if the insurance are like so expensive that it's gonna be like a card payment, I'm just gonna keep the FRS, because the car I'm going for is a little bit older than the FRS. The FRS is not brand new, but it's 2013, so it's not that old. It doesn't need maintenance or repair in it yet. Because the other car is going to be a little bit older, and it's more. It's going to need maintenance. It's going to need parts. That's for sure. There's going to be more to do around it, and it's a more in its conception. It's a more complicated car mechanically than the FRS. The FRS is pretty basic. I have a whole lot. So it's a lot of stuff to think about. Okay, I'm gonna give you one hint about the other car. One hint. It's going to be all-wheel drive. And the thing that worries me a lot is because I had an all-wheel drive car before my S4. And for the first few months, the all-wheel drive is cool. But after a while, I missed being rear-wheel drive. Like making the back end slide at drifting corners a little bit, especially during winter. It's pretty fun. It's a national pastime here. So I don't know. I'm gonna miss it because I know I like launching a car hard and feeling the back end slides. I like it. Like all-wheel drive is cool, but you just dump the clutch and then boom, it goes. Or if you have really powerful all-wheel drive car, it's gonna do the crab walk, But that's hard to control, and to be honest with you, that scares me a lot because I did it once with the Audi. It was like light snow and I totally dumped the clutch, and it was hard to control and wasn't predictable. Like the FRS is super predictable. I think that's the kind of inner fight with your inner self that every car nut has every once in a while. Just looking at the car and going, oh yeah, that would be nice. And then thinking about their car and where they want to go with it. Because the next car, like in the pros, it's going to be a bigger car, slightly bigger, not a whole lot bigger. And it's going to be more winter friendly. And it's going to be not way more powerful, but more powerful. And for me, if you watch my last motovlog, the sound, it's gonna sound so good. It has an engine that has a good sound. To me, it's one of my iconic sound. Like when you think about a really cool car, it sounds like this. Because the FRS doesn't have a particular sound to it that makes you go, oh yeah, that's an FRS that's going by. I know you can do unequal length headers and get the Subaru rumble from it, but it's not the same. The possibly next car is gonna sound cool. So I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm gonna check this out in the next few weeks. I'll keep you guys updated if I pull the trigger on it or not. Right now, I'm leaning on the not, but because I haven't made a whole lot of calls yet for the price and the budget I would need. So I have a certain number in mind, and if the actual price, once everything's done, is below what I think it is, I just might do it. But if I do it, it's not gonna be now, because we're now in September, and well, summer that we had is pretty much over. So it's not a good time to sell the FRS right before winter, because people are gonna try to lowball me on the price, because they will think I don't have a place to store it for winter, or I don't want it for winter, so I'm not gonna get the best price for it. I'm gonna wait until like May next year, maybe April. April is a good time to start selling summer cars, because when you think FRS, you don't think like, oh yeah, that's a good winter car. No, it's a summer car. It's a sports car. So I'm gonna really take my time and think this one out, think it through, really, for once. So yeah, that's my update on the cars, on the car side of my life. Now stay tuned to find out where this is going. So that's it. Chop chop. Yeah, keep it classy.